What's up, niggas? What's up, peoples? Yo, it's Sunday in South Africa, man. And as a Liverpool supporter, guys, if you support Liverpool like I support Liverpool, damn, what a win, what a win, what a win. Anyhow, today I'm going to talk about one thing, right? Every time I'm here, I'm always talking about, yeah, I'm just bashing Africa, right? Damn, it seems like I don't love Africa, right? But, dude, I'm always just dude, I feel so bad every time I make a video because I'm always bashing Africa, right? So today I want to talk about the media. Africa's media, I don't know if I can call it shambles, I can call it the demise. I don't know what to call it because African media just doesn't seem to do justice to Africa. I mean, I don't know if it's, I don't know how, I don't know if it's money related, I don't know if it's funding, I don't know if it's I don't know if it's budgets. I don't know if it's just intellect. I don't know. I just don't know what it is that makes African media so lackluster. I mean, it's unbelievable that it's 2024 and European nations and Western nations still think Africa, or they still push the narrative to their people that Africa is still in the dark ages. Poor flies on their faces and that kind of story, you know what I mean? Boy, what is our media there for if they're not there to challenge that narrative? You know what I mean? So that's my whole question. What's the role of African media? If Western media dominates and narrates our stories according to them and not according to us. That's my topic for today. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Holla. People, China has CGTN News Network. Russia has RT. America has CNN, Fox, and what else? What else do they have? CNN, Fox is the third one that they have. Another big one. Can't remember what they are called. Who else? Legacy Media, right? What else? England got the BBC and they got Sky News. South Africa has got SABC and they've got the ETV, and Qatar got Al Jazeera, right? And these people seem to dominate the media landscape, the news media landscape, legacy media. I don't know if anyone in the world knows about SABC or E News. I don't know. I'm not saying they don't. I'm saying I don't know because when in other countries they don't even they don't even know if you have a national broadcaster. You know, it feels like funding is the biggest issue when it comes to dealing with African countries and African issues. I don't know if it's we. I don't know if it's because we come from struggle, so that when we get into positions of power, the first thing we do is line our pockets instead of building on whatever was left by the previous governments. You know, these institutions are supposed to be getting stronger and bigger as as technology advances. I mean, I'm not talking about brick and mortar like buildings and stuff. Just the technological stuff using the internet. That should, dude. I don't even know if it even makes sense what I'm trying to say, right? Because in my view, South Africa is the biggest economy in Africa, meaning that the South Africa is supposed to have the dominant media houses in Africa. And South Africa is supposed to take the lead when we are telling African stories from an African perspective. You know, it doesn't make sense that BBC and CNN are coming to Africa and telling our stories. Man, this just doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? So for me, I just feel like we, for me, I just feel like it's so, It's horrendous just to think that even getting, let's just say even acting jobs, for example. I totally get the whole marketing and viability of a movie and all that. I totally get that. I totally get that. That's why we get your Denzel Washington's coming to play the role of Mandela and all that. I totally get that. You know, and it's all marketing budgets. I mean, you get a person, what they call it, what do you call it, bankable. That term, they use that term, right? Bankable. Okay, let's go over to the media space, right? Like I keep saying, how the media portrays Africa and how Africa doesn't even try to counter that narrative. Man, it is so frustrating, guys. It is frustrating. What is Africa's media doing to right the wrongs that the foreign media is portraying about Africa? That's my whole point. Is there even a is there even a at this point where African media is normally controlled by political parties and political narrative. Not to say like Europe is neither that, but I'm just saying like in Africa, I mean, if the agenda is never to promote Africa, but rather political interests, then what's the point of having a national broadcaster if that broadcaster is just going to be a mouthpiece for the ruling party, whichever ruling party is going to be? I mean, that just doesn't make sense, right? Guys, I don't know what more to say because what they don't seem to understand is that the more foreign media portrays Africa in a bad light, the more investors shy away from wanting to invest in Africa because of the way Africa has been poorly portrayed in foreign medias. And if African media doesn't play a more engaging and more robust role in trying to reverse that mentality, we will keep losing investments like nobody's business. And as it stands, currently, they said Africa is losing $4.5 billion annually just due to negative broadcasting or negative imageries being shown throughout the world. So, can you see what I'm saying? Our media needs to be beefed up. Our media needs to be strengthened. Our media needs to get into the global space and play a proactive role in trying to secure those lucrative deals they're portraying Africa in the best light possible. That's my whole point. Let me know what you think about what I'm talking about, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know we're family, right? You know what I mean. Next, we get into the cons because there's no pros. So unfortunately, we're going to get into the cons. You know what I mean? Which I've already outlined. So I don't know if there's any more cons that we can bring about. But yeah, let's go check it out. Hala.